Today we're going to try something that's never been done before. We're going to implode this quail. Whoop. Egg. You've been spared. Let's go. Have you ever wondered what would happen to a quail egg if you dropped it into the ocean? I don't think anyone has. We're going to find out. While I was out for a walk, I also swiped a chicken egg, a duck egg, and a turkey egg, just to make it a bit more interesting. Now I know what you guys out there might be thinking. This isn't a fair comparison. Well, I'm already one step ahead of you because these aren't just ordinary eggs. These are eggs that are laid by birds that are naturally raised, hormone-free. They're all fed the same diet. They're all laid the same day. And they're also all Canadian. We'll be using this deep ocean chamber to simulate the plunge. The first challenge is to get these eggs loaded in without making omelets this morning. I'm just going to speed this part up because you'll find out why. As you can see, all the eggs made it to the bottom intact, which is surprising. We took the eggs to 5,373 psi, or 3.7 kilometers deep, and nothing happened. But it looked like the action happened on the way up. We can see from the turkey egg that the egg white was streaming out from a crack. This is due to the effect from Boyle's law, which we learned about in the previous episode. The air cell in the egg was compressed on the way down, but because of the rapid drop in pressure on the way up, the air cell re-expanded quickly, which caused a higher pressure inside the egg relative to the outside when it got back near the surface, and the egg white started to jettison out from this crack. The test you watched was actually the second test. The first time I did this, nothing happened, and I thought it was because the eggs were too fresh and hadn't developed an air cell yet. So I let the eggs sit for 2 weeks. And you can see the air cell that developed 2 weeks after. That wasn't there before. I was hoping that the air cell would allow the egg to implode, but it didn't. Let's crack these eggs open to see the yolk inside. Oh man, I missed there. Looks kind of normal, it's a little bit watery. That was the quail egg. Next up is the chicken egg. So it looks perfect on the outside still. looks normal. The yolk is a bit watery, but it's fine there. I'll put a duck egg. This membrane is really hard to break. Yeah, it just has a normal yolk. And then the turkey egg. You can see this one is still oozing yolk out from the pores. Oh, this is squeezing a lot of water out. I can't even crack this membrane. Okay, there's just a big mess. Yeah, there's a lot of water inside. After a little digging, I found out that the surface of a hen egg can have up to 20,000 pores, which, interestingly enough, is the same amount that's on a human face. These pores help with the gas exchange between the embryo and the atmosphere for breathing and passing moisture. So in reality, it didn't matter how Canadian the birds were. I should have known better, but then again, I'm an engineer, not a biologist. When we zoom in 100,000 times, we can see the cross-section of the shell and a channel of one of these pores. So because of the porous structure of the egg shell, water can pass through, which equalizes the pressure on both sides. This is why eggs don't implode when we drop them into the ocean. At this point, I was a bit peeved, especially after the gift I received from the quail. So I went out and bought some regular store-bought eggs, which typically have thinner shells and membranes. But this time, the plan was to take the eggs into the abyss. Not once or twice, but 3 times, to try to see if I can blow it up with its own air cell. It looks like we managed to break all of them with the chamber, albeit by exploding them on the way up rather than imploding on the way down. Originally I wasn't going to post this video because there was no dramatic implosion, but I figured someone out there might be wondering, so I'll leave this up as a reference video just so people know. If you guys still enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Until next time, bye for now.